Continuous 25 is up today. Today we are doing a dumbbell Metcon. This is going to include strength and cardio exercises for this 25-minute workout. So if you've been doing the continuous 20s consistently with me, now it's time to up our game a little bit by adding a little bit of time to the workout and adding one extra round. So we're adding an additional 5 minutes today to our dumbbell Metcon continuous 25. For today's workout, you'll need a pair of dumbbells. I have a pair of 25s and a pair of 15s. Actually, I have a pair of 25s and one 15. So as I walk you through the exercises I have up for today, you can determine what weight is going to work best for you. You want to choose a weight that you can perform the exercise with good form and move relatively quickly throughout the workout. I have 5 exercises we're doing. Each of the exercises we perform for 40 seconds. When we're working with weights, the 20 seconds of active recovery is complete rest, and we go through all 5 of those exercises for 5 rounds today for a time-effective and efficient workout that you can get done in under 30 minutes. All you need is you, some weights, a good mindset, the decision to get started, and carve out those 25 minutes in your day. All right, let's walk down the exercises I have for this dumbbell Metcon. The first exercise is going to be a lateral squat with a twist. So we're getting in lower body work, and we're also working core by doing a standing ab exercises with that twist. So I'm just going to be picking up one weight for this one and holding it on either side of the dumbbell up at my chest, at my front shoulders. I'm going to start at the side. I'm going to perform that twist. So I'm taking that inside leg, bringing the knee up, twisting to the center. I'm going to drop down into a squat, come up and twist to the other side. If you want to make it a little bit more cardio intensive, you're going to add in a squat jump. So it'll look like this. You got the twist, come over, jump, add in 2 little squat jumps to it, a little shuffle. If you want to increase the cardio or intensity for just doing the stand-up squat, and you want to do the jump, but you can't quite jump yet, you can do a little shuffle over to the side. Shuffle, shuffle over to the side, okay? Those are your options for the first one. That one, we're just getting things warmed up, getting stuff going before we jump into our second exercise, which is a squat swing with a reverse lunge overhead press. So this is a combination exercise. It's multi-joint. I'll walk you through it. I'm going to stick with my lighter weight since we are overhead pressing using some shoulder work. And for this one, you're going to be taking the dumbbell in one hand. You're going to do a squat swing, so like a kettlebell swing, keeping that weight close to you. Bringing it up over to your shoulder and dropping down to a lunge. Press overhead. Keep the weight overhead as you stand up. Swing, switch arms. As you switch arms, you're going to also go into the lunge at the same time. Press overhead, stand up. So again, we're swinging, switching, doing a little bit of a bicep curl, bringing the head of the dumbbell to our front shoulder. As we drop down into the lunge, press overhead, stand up nice and tall. Okay, standing up tall with that weight overhead. That's going to test your posture, your balance, your stability, and as we go through the workout, going to test your focus because there's a lot going on in that exercise. If you want to, because the hardest part here, I think, is coming down into this lunge and staying stable and being able to overhead press. If you want to, you can just do the swing, stand up, press, swing, stand up, and press. And that can be your modification, just leaving out the reverse lunge, although reverse lunges are so good for you. But if you're working on that balance and stability, let's just work on getting that overhead press in. You're still getting the benefit from that swing for glutes, okay? Third exercise, we're working back. So I'm picking up my heavier dumbbells, my set of 25s. For this one, we're doing a bent over row, but we're adding in an isolated single arm row. So setting up in that bent over row position, you want to make sure you have a nice strong back for this. You don't want your weights to be bringing your shoulders forward and rounding your back. So I'm sending my hips back. I'm squeezing tennis balls between my armpits. I'm going to perform the row. From here, I'm going to keep one arm isolated, perform a single arm, and then the other arm, and then both together. So getting in that isolated row, that isolated hold is really great, okay? It's just one way to up the intensity of that exercise. So if you have a hard time staying in this position, you find your back is rounding, one thing you can do is go over to a wall and put your butt up against the wall and press into the wall. That can help stabilize you. Or if you're really having a hard time, you can lay prone. If you have a bench, lay prone on that bench and do it that way. That way you're really just focusing on back and you don't have to worry so much about trying to stabilize, okay? And that can be your modification for that one. The fourth exercise, we are bringing in some cardio again, and we're doing burpees. Burpees over a dumbbell. So here we're not picking up the dumbbell at all, we're just going over the dumbbell, putting the dumbbell in the center of the room, coming down all the way to the floor, coming up, and jumping up and over and down to the ground. Okay, so modification here, it would be, I would say just bring it up and over, step over. You can do a reverse lunge, drop down. This is good for mobility. If you want to go all the way down to the ground, you can just step it back, step it up and over. So if you weren't able to get that reverse lunge in that second exercise with our overhead press, well, you can get it in now by stepping back into it, getting that stretch, coming up and over. And that's one way you can modify that exercise. You can also just do a thruster. If you can't go all the way down to the ground, you can just go back and come forward, and you can step over and take the jump out of it. But if you're with me, I'm going to be jumping up and over and doing the full burpees. And for our final exercise, we're doing ab work. Y'all know I save abs for last. It's dessert, and I never leave it out. So this is going to be a roll up and twist. So I'm taking my lighter dumbbell, holding it on either side, or you can hold it like this too. You can do this way. Either way, I think I prefer to do it this way. But we're going to be rolling back, C-curve back, one vertebrae at a time, coming up, the dumbbell's up overhead, and you're going to twist to the side like you're rowing an oar, rowing a boat side to side, taking that dumbbell up, and then controlling it on the way down. So we don't want to fall to the ground. You want one vertebrae at a time. And then same thing when you come up. Nice and tall here. Twist, up, twist, and up. So leading with that dumbbell. It's almost like a lat pull, but of course we don't have the resistance of the cable, but you want to control that on the way down. Boom, down, press it up, okay? Those are the 5 exercises we have for today. For this exercise, for your modification, you just wouldn't do the C curve. You wouldn't be coming down. You're just going to stay here, side to side, stand up, get up nice and tall, and side to side. So modification, you're just leaving out the curl down to the ground, okay? Those are 5 exercises today. As always, a lot going on in the exercise, and I will coach you through each of those as we go through the workout. Keep you motivated, keep you going, because we got 25 minutes to go today, just an extra 5 minutes. That's it, just 5 minutes, all right? We're upping our game a little bit and increasing the time spent in our workouts. All right, hopefully that gave you enough time to decide what weight you want to use for today's workout, and we're going to get started. Make sure you got water and a towel nearby. You will sweat in this workout. All right. And this continuous 25 dumbbell Metcon will begin in under 10 seconds. So beginning with our lateral squat, jump if you choose, and twist. Here we go. Starting at the side, twisting, squatting down, twisting. So this workout is getting in a little bit of cardio with the weights along with our strength. So you can choose to do the low squat shuffle, or you can just do squat, twist, squat, and twist. You can do that as well. And stay right here. We're getting in standing abs. You want a little bit more intensity in there. Out in that squat shuffle, and try to stay as low as you can. Keep that weight at your chest. Keep your chest lifted. Stand up nice and tall. Try to get that opposite elbow to knee as you twist. Rest, full rest for 20 seconds when we're working with dumbbells. We have a squat, swing, reverse lunge overhead press. Yes, a lot going on. You might just take this first round to get the movement down. Starting with the weight in one hand, you perform that swing. Bring the weight up to your front shoulder and a bicep curl. You're gonna press. From here, stand up, and then switch it out. Other arm, press. Standing nice and strong, stand up. Reverse lunge, curl with the press, stand. Swing, curl, step back, press, stand. Swing, curl, step back, press, stand. A lot going on, so like I said, I was walking you through the exercises. If stepping back is difficult because you're losing stability and balance, you're just going to stay standing with that one. You're not going to perform that reverse lunge. You're going to do a swing to the curl to the press. Woo. All right, we have back work now. Bend over rows. I'm using my heavier dumbbells for these. All right. The bend over row to isolated hold. So row, hold, row, row, together. And if this position, standing like this, is difficult, you can sit that butt up against the wall, or you can lie on a bench and do them supported. So make sure you're not pinching either. So you don't want to bring the weight straight up like this. It's sweep it back. Lead with those elbows. Focus on the back and not so much pulling with the biceps. Bring those weights up with the back. Good mind muscle connection here. Nice, strong, stabilized position. You don't want to be like this. So get those hips to go back. Squeeze those armpits and lift. All right, jump over burpee. Make some space. Put one dumbbell in the center of the room, and hopefully I don't hit that box back there. Coming down, up and over. So adding a little cardio in today's workout. You can walk into this. You can step up, do a reverse lunge, bring that knee up and over, tap, step. You can do that also. Or just a thruster, come up, step it over. If you're with me, all the way and jump it up. Getting that heart rate up. Here we are, getting up and down from the floor. Very functional movement. Full body exercise here. And come up. Woo! All right, we're to our final exercise of the round today. 5 minutes, almost done. And we're doing the roll up and twist. You can go ahead and come down to the ground. Hold the dumbbell on either side. We are going to press up overhead, curl down, come up, and row side to side. Up tall, come down one vertebrae at a time, and then come up. So you're peeling yourself off the ground, and you're like a piece of tape. Put yourself on the ground, whoo, and then unpeel and row. Taking that dumbbell to the glute, your elbow comes back behind your body, and breathe. Make sure you're not holding your breath in these ab workouts. 3, 2, 1, and carefully come up to standing. You already knocked out those extra 5 minutes, okay? You can think of it that way. Get those done first. 20 minutes to go. Back to the top. Our lateral squat jump with the twist. Here we go. Twist, up, twist. Nice and tall on that twist. Try to get that knee over to the elbow, look to the side. Standing up nice and tall. Keeping that dumbbell up at your chest. Chest is lifted. Low shuffles if you can. Keep it low. Really burning out those legs. Getting that heart rate up. Got about 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and set it down. All right. Squat, swing, reverse lunge, overhead press. Next exercise. So you're swinging, curling, reverse lunge at the same time, press, hold, stand. Okay, go ahead, grab onto that weight. Start with the swing. Swing, curl, reverse lunge, press, nice and stable, stand up nice and tall. And swing and switch. So if you are adding, oops, hold it there, stand up. If you are adding in that reverse lunge, don't step straight back to the side. Just offset that lunge a little bit to create balance. Keep that weight up overhead as you stand. Lots of core work there as we press and hold it and stand up. When you're swinging, that weight needs to be close to your body. It's a hinge movement. You are not folding over like this. No. Keep that weight close as you can and hinge at the hips. All right. Bend over row. Using my heavier dumbbells for this. I want to have a nice strong back. Okay? So again, hinge, squeeze those oranges in those armpits. You're coming up, holding, and single arm row. Elbows come back behind the body, holding that one in that fixed position. Really focusing on where you're working from when you hold that weight up in that fixed position. Really squeeze and flex. And pull from your back. You get indirect work from those biceps, but most of the work here needs to be from the back. If you find that you just can't stay in this position, go up to the wall or lay prone on a bench. Make sure you're getting those elbows up behind your body. All right, time for a little more cardio with the burpees. Setting that weight in the center of the floor. Move this over a little bit. And drop it down all the way to the ground and all the way up. And jump it up and over. You know your modifications. You have 40 seconds to work at your own fitness level, at your own pace. Whatever option of this exercise, you just stay moving. And as you go through the workout, you might do a little of each. Less than 10 seconds. Up and over. And, woo, okay. All the way down to the ground for our final exercise. You can go ahead and make it down, sit on the ground. We have roll up and twist. Should have called it roll up and row. All right, sit up tall and curl it back and come up with those abs and row it back. Row it back. Up and down. Make it a little more challenging. You can press with this hand, press with both hands. Whew. Create a little extra tension as you row and twist. Curl and uncross. You don't want your hips coming off the floor to get yourself back up to the top. Curl and then roll it back up without rocking and rolling here. Okay. Woo! Okay. Getting to that halfway point. Starting round 3. All right. Lateral squats. Start with the twist. Twist. Take it down, down, twist. Over. Nice low squat. Shuffle side to side. Stand up tall and twist. All the way over. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Get that knee up, up, and twist. You can stand center if you need to, and then do that also. Lots of core work, lots of balance here. Try to get low. I gotta remind myself of that. But if you're modified, it's fine to just be like this and do lateral steps across, okay? Wherever you are in your fitness level and mobility, all that stuff. Okay, woo. All right, third time to try this squat swing with a reverse lunge overhead press. Sounds like a lot. All right. Swing, reverse lunge, press. Swing, curl, reverse lunge, press. Stand up. Swing, reverse lunge with a curl, up. Stand up nice and tall. So like I said, you could just be here, press, here, up, press. You can do that too. I just love adding in that reverse lunge. It really works so many stabilizers. Good core work here. Nice functional exercise, multi-joints, and up. All right, time to get some back work in. You sit at a desk a lot, hunched over, your back's weak. You need these kind of exercises to help with good posture, to help you to not have injuries, okay? So here we go. We're down in a bend over row. Both arms together, hold one in that isolated position, and then both together. Really focus on that back to pull that dumbbell up. Really focus on the back. Take one rep to really focus on that versus pulling from the bicep and going like this. Okay, sweep, hold, hold, together. Drawing that elbow behind your body. Less than 10 seconds to get some good quality reps in here. Also keep a nice neutral spine so we're not looking with our neck, just looking down, okay? All right, cardio, burpee time. Give yourself some room here. Up and over that burpee, you know your modifications. Stay moving. Here we go. Let's drop it down all the way to the ground and come up. Up and over. You don't have to jump. You can just step up and over if you want to. If you do step up and over, get that knee up, up. That way you're getting a little more core work in there versus just stepping over. Up, up, okay? All the way down, all the way up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time to make it down to the ground for a little dessert today. You get dessert 5 times today. All right. Roll up, twist and row. Starting with the weight. Up overhead and take it down one vertebrae at a time. Feel that belly button come in and lift it up and press on both sides heads of the dumbbell as you row, just to create a little extra intensity. As you fatigue, hold on tight to those dumbbell heads. That's another reason we want to really press. Create that resistance as you twist and down and up. Woo! You can place a pair of dumbbells behind your heels to assist you in doing that upward movement. So if you got an extra set of dumbbells, you can place it here, and that can help you coming up. All right, if you're really feeling it in hip flexors, you can put that behind your heel, and then hamstrings can kind of help there too to get you up. All right, back to the top. Round 4, lateral squat with the twist. Keep it low and up. Standing nice and tall in the twist. So shoulders right over hips. And we're bringing that knee up to the weight. So weight stays at the shoulders, just twisting. And that knee comes up to meet your elbow. Send those hips back. Get low if you can. 4th round, nice and warmed up. Maybe feeling a little more mobile. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right. Rest. Heart rate's up there. 153. 10 more seconds. 2, into our combination movement today. So this one, you may not get a lot of reps in. You're not supposed to, okay? There's a lot going on with this one. We're focusing on strength, balance, stability, posture, good form. Press that weight overhead and then stand up. Working single side here. Working on any imbalances you have. You don't want to lean into the side with the weight. Keep good, strong posture. Stand up nice and tall. Keep that weight close to you when you swing. Keep it close. Don't let it come down here. And round. Okay? Hinge. That's all we're doing. Arm is straight, hinge. It stays very close. If you round, you go like that. All right, we have rows to do. Squat down and a row. Hold, single arm. Again, here we're working single side. Working on any imbalances you might have. Testing that strength by holding that weight up there in that fixed position. Squeezing, flexing that back. You can lay prone on a bench if you've got one, or set those glutes up against the wall. That can help also. And then squeeze that imaginary orange or tennis ball in those armpits to encourage better stability in your upper back. All right, next exercise is our burpee. Get some of the sweat out of my face and move these weights out of the way. And let's get right into the next exercise. All the way down, all the way up and over. Woo. We get up and down every day. If you do my continuous 20s, we're always getting up and down from the ground. So here you go. Go at your own pace. Like I said, you got that 40 seconds to do as many quality reps. Focusing on doing the exercises most effectively so you get the most out of the 25 minutes. Woo. All right, we're already on the ground. So we're going to stay here for our ab work. 10 more seconds. Sweating today. All right. Hold that weight up overhead. Nice and tall. And curl it down one vertebrae at a time. And come up. Press heads of the dumbbells like you're smashing that dumbbell together like it's an aluminum can. And down and up. And smash it together as you row. Elbow comes back. Send it up. Other side. Send it up. Curl. Woo. Up. Try putting another pair of dumbbells behind your ankles. See if that doesn't help you on that sit-up portion. Because we got that weight overhead, makes it even harder, right? You can't go, you got to really control that one. All right. Carefully come up. We're to round 5. Extra 5 minutes. Feeling good? Why not? Let's add another round. Today, let's do it. Let's start out with a lateral squat and twist. Take it low. You've only got 5 minutes today. Each of these exercises is only 40 seconds. You can do it. Carve out that time. Like I said, if you've been doing the continuous 20s for a while, let's add in a little bit at a time so we see continued progress. And twist. Stand up tall. Get that body to rotate. Get that knee up. Get down low in those squats. And done. 4 more exercises today. 4 more minutes. We got the squat swing, reverse lunge, overhead press, keep that dumbbell close to you in this swing. Okay, hinge up to the shoulder, press it up, stand up, swing, switch, and stand up. Transfer it to the other side, press, stand, swing, curl, press, stand. You got it. Good exercise, really good exercise. Full body, multi-joint, testing core, working on posture, working on balance, stabilizers. Swing, so we get one more in here, and up. All right, let's work that back. Let's not forget about that back. Probably most of us, that's our weakest area outside the core. All right, because a lot of us have those desk jobs where our chest is tighter, back is weaker. So let's row. Hold it. Single arm row on each side. You're not twisting, okay? Keep it locked in. Keep those armpits squeezing to keep a nice stable upper body. You don't want those shoulders to bring you forward and then start rounding your back. Draw those elbows back behind your body. Hold it there. Don't let that weight start to come down. Come on. 10 more seconds. Bring it up. Hold it. Come on. Flex, squeeze, work that back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burpees. Next exercise. You got 10 more seconds. Grab some water, wipe that sweat off. Taking it down to the ground. A little cardio to finish off the workout. Down and up and over. You're only doing these burpees for 40 seconds. At this point, you're probably 30 seconds. That's it. Yep, 25. Almost halfway. Keep going. Less than 20 seconds. Woo! Up and over. And final 10 right here. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you made it to your final round of dessert today. Roll up and twist. Let's press that dumbbell together like a aluminum can, creating that extra tension as we twist aside. All right, up overhead, take it down, and up, and twist. Woo! Twist. Take it up. Your modification is you are just not doing this roll back and up. You're just doing the rotations. Get that weight up there nice and tall. Come on. Go back. Come up. Ugh. Working those abs. Come on. Twist. You got 10 more seconds to get in. A good quality rep here. Down. Woo. Come on, let's go up. Reach up. Twist. 3, 2, 1. Let's carefully come up to standing. Walk it up. Head to the last to the left. Hands behind your head. Let's breathe for these final 10 seconds. Get that heart rate down. Mine's at 160. 3, 2, 1. It's 25 minutes today. Give yourself a pat on the back if you were able to fit in the extra 5 minutes. It's just 5 minutes, right? Not that big a deal. Not that big a deal. Heart rate's coming down. So you want to pay attention to that heart rate too. So if you do have a heart rate monitor, it's a good idea to wear it. Get that heart rate up in your workout. When the workout's done, notice how quickly that heart rate is coming back down to normal. Okay? Take note of it. As you do these workouts more often, that should improve. And that heart rate should come down faster. The healthier, the stronger you get. All right? So, carve out those 25 minutes. Think of it as an important appointment that you're giving to yourself. we can all afford, and we need to afford, to give ourselves at least 20 to 25 minutes a day, 5 times a week, to give to our health, to take care of ourselves, to take care of our body, because we're looking for longevity. We're looking to help take care of other people. It's just a good thing to do, and it's a good habit to find ways to build that habit of consistency. And these continuous 25s and continuous 20s are an effective and efficient way to get that accomplished. I will see you for the next continuous 25.